Item Number SCP-4254 Object Class Keter Special Containment Procedures. Due to the inconsistent and widespread range of SCP-4254 manifestations, containment efforts are to focus on information control and amnestic application rather than physical apprehension. Foundation watch teams are to maintain observation of past SCP-4254 manifestation locations, as well as the Graceland Mansion in Memphis, Tennessee. Witnesses to SCP-4254 manifestations are to be administered amnestics on a case-by-case basis, depending on the level of anomalous behavior demonstrated during said manifestation. Description: SCP-4254 is the collective designation for an as-of-yet unknown number of incorporeal entities superficially resembling deceased musician Elvis Presley, which spontaneously appear and disappear at variable locations. SCP-4254 manifestations have been known to occur throughout the entire territory of the United States of America, with smaller numbers appearing in parts of Germany. The majority of these manifestations occur at locations either frequented or performed at by Presley during his lifetime, although outliers have been noted. Upon manifestation, instances of SCP-4254 will remain in one location and engage in behavior such as dancing and singing in the manner of one of Presley's performances. Attempts to engage with the SCP-4254 instance at this time will completely be ignored, and continuous attempts will result in an early demanifestation and immediate remanifestation in another location. The length of these performances are inconsistent and have been known to vary from a few minutes to several hours. Once the performance concludes, there is a brief window of time during which an SCP-4254 instance will respond to questioning and other forms of engagement. All instances of SCP-4254 are capable of speech, but will most likely do so by quoting lyrics from Elvis Presley's songs. When they do not communicate in this way, it is via extremely short and simple sentences. The period of time during which an SCP-4254 instance will respond to questioning is extremely short and only lasts 2 to 3 minutes before the instance demanifests. Interview Log 42541. The following are collected transcripts of exchanges with Foundation agents immediately following SCP-4254 performances. Note that these exchanges are only possible when the performance is lengthy enough for agents to reach the area before it concludes. Begin log. Hello, can you understand me? Like a river surely to the sea. What are you? Where did you come from? Well, it's down at the end of Lonely Street. Lonely Street. Somewhere it's just you then. Is that right? What are you doing here? SCP-4254 demanifests. End log. Begin log. What are you doing here? This is a grocery store. You understand that, yes? Baby, if I made you mad for something, I might have said Elvis at Elvis. Yes, you're dressed like Elvis Presley. Why is that? You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. With burning love. Where? Where what? SCP-4254 demanifests. End log. Begin log. When we last spoke to one of you fellows, you asked where and then vanished. Where were you asking us, friend? Don't be cruel to who a heart that's true. Elvis, where? You want to know where Elvis Presley is? A little less conversation, a little more action, please. Where, Elvis, where? Well, I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid he passed away. Quite a while ago, actually. SCP-4254 moans for several seconds straight, vibrating intensely. I'm very sorry, are you alright? Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Perhaps if you calm down just a tad, we could discuss this further. Don't be cruel to a heart. That's true. Elvis. I'm so happy you're mine. Mine. SCP-4254 demanifests. End log. Following this final interview, the number of SCP-4254 manifestations around Presley's Graceland Mansion increased severely. The number of new manifestations was concentrated specifically around Presley's burial site in the Meditation Garden, with as many as 6 instances appearing at a time. Addendum 42541, the Blackwood Tape. On 3/23/2017, a short clip was posted onto several online paranormal communities, claiming to be taken from test footage filmed for the cancelled 1977 Elvis Presley television performance shortly before the musician's death. The poster claimed to be an assistant on the set named Jacob Blakewood, who had managed to smuggle the footage out of the studio following the cancellation of the performance. A transcript of the 44-second video is as follows. Due to the degradation of the original tape, no audio is present. 0 seconds to 5 seconds. Video begins. Camera is initially facing left on the stage, but is then turned towards the center, where Presley is standing behind a microphone. As the camera moves, an individual walks in front of it, obscuring the shot for a moment. 6 seconds to 14 seconds. An assistant runs quickly onto the set and takes an empty coffee cup from Presley. An indistinct humanoid figure is visible alongside her. No facial features or other distinguishing marks are visible. 15 seconds to 19 seconds. The indistinct humanoid figure facing towards Presley takes several steps backwards away from him, and then moves towards him again. Although the assistant does not react to the figure's presence, Presley's eyes visibly follow its movements. 20 seconds to 22 seconds. The assistant leaves the stage. 2 more indistinct figures appear directly behind Presley. He glances over his shoulder at them, then looks forward again, as his body language suggests extreme discomfort. 23 seconds to 26 seconds. A 4th indistinct figure appears kneeling on the ground next to Presley and rubbing its face against his leg. Presley moves away, passing through the entity, and begins to walk off stage. 27 seconds to 40 seconds. As Presley continues to take his way off stage, numerous more indistinct figures begin to appear. Another individual, identified as the television director Martin Granger, approaches and appears to argue with Presley, pointing several times empathetically to his previous position on the stage. Presley shakes his head and attempts to push Granger out of the way, but meets resistance. Further indistinct figures continue to appear throughout the exchange, approaching Presley, who grows more agitated. 41 seconds to 44 seconds. Presley shoves Granger away, sending him to the floor. As he runs off camera away from the stage, he can be seen crying and hyperventilating. The mass of indistinct figures, which by this point also takes up the entire frame, follows after him. The video ends.